What is going on, Nitro Gang? Welcome to the ultimate Friday the 13th Kyosho celebration party. Now, if you didn't get your tickets, it's okay. This is YouTube. Everybody is allowed to participate in the ultimate Kyosho celebration. And for me, I didn't just show up with one Kyosho. I showed up to the party with two sickening Kyoshos. Now, one of these you guys have already seen on this channel. So let me say hello to everyone that I see here so far. I will give you guys a little bit of a shout out as we keep going. But if you want to guess which one you've already seen, put it in the chat. We will see who's correct or who isn't. We got John Hensley, Corey here, Lotus RC, Big Boys Toys, Sergio, M. Mark Nugent, NItroGang Queen Melissa RC, Campus RC, all the way from sunny California, BMR 31, Geomac 86. 86 is a great number. Just Joe 887. You know what happens when you add up 887? You get Friday the 13th. I'm kidding. Don't do that. You don't get it. So, Michael Sucha, how you doing? JL, Native Nitro, Oscar Cuendo here. I know a person that could appreciate a proper Kyosho when they see one. We got an RPM Nitro. How you doing, man? Happy Friday night to all of you. Now, I had a long week full of trying to get antibiotics from a doctor. Called up 3 doctors. They all asked me stupid questions. None of them gave me any antibiotics. I've been sick all week. I'm sitting here sweating because you gotta sweat it out to make Nitro great again. We got Nathan Duenas, Vintage Nitro World, Nitro Swayat, how are you? So today, not only is it Friday the 13th, but we have also gotten some bad news this week. Anybody here want to go over the bad news that has been posted in multiple forums all over the RC groups on Facebook? So what is the bad news we got? And why do I feel today is a great day to celebrate 40 plus years of sickening Kyosho history? That's something we all have to think about. As I pull out one of the very old Nitro Kyoshos right here on my left, the USA-1. And if you want to get the USA-1, you can't. They're not in stock. But I did put links to the awesome in-stock Nitros available for purchase, even at 12 o'clock at night from A-Main. So if you want to go check them out, highly recommend you do that. We got my good friend KGM5512 here in the stream. He just notified me that tomorrow he will have a groundbreaking, earth-shattering video come out tomorrow. And you guys, make sure you subscribe to KGM5512. Groundbreaking, earth-shattering video content with deep, thoughtful videos and deep, thoughtful conviction. Conviction is something our hobby needs these days. But the question is, what is the bad news that came out this week? And what is the bad news with both of these? I'll let you guys take a little guess on this Kyosho Inferno Neo. I think this is a 2.0 buggy with a KE21R. We'll get back to it. I have a feeling we are going to have to pull the engine. And then I have a feeling we're going to have to buy an engine. I just have the feeling. And unfortunately, as you guys might have already seen, I didn't really want to discuss it too much because, you know, listen, when one manufacturer cuts engine production, somebody always steps in, right? In this case, there might not be anybody. But I think we will get through it. The backbone of this channel, my dudes, the backbone has been making old Nitros great again. And that will never change with or without antibiotics from my terrible doctor. Okay, go to the doctor. They don't give you anything. They tell you to drink tea with lemon. I know that already, doctor. Yo, doctor, why would I go and pay you a $60 copay 3 times in order for you to tell me to drink tea with honey. I hate honey. Okay? It's disgusting. We got All Aspects RC. How you doing? I know he's also out there making savages great again. I'm proud of that, bro. Rory Hollers, that's some good advice. I don't got any of that, you know. Trying to extend my life so I can make nitros better. Therefore, I'm kind of cutting out the drinking. You know, no drinking unless it's nitro or protein. You could drink protein. That's allowed. So, the question is, Melissa over here has a question. She's waving her hand.
I do have a question.
You have a... Oh, Melissa got a question. What's the question? What is your question?
Hey, guys. What should I get Hybrid for Christmas this year?
She wants to know what to get me for Christmas or the holidays or New Year's or Kwanzaa. It doesn't matter. They're all good holidays. They all exist. Okay? You know what no longer exists? Force engines. They don't exist. You know, it's odd. I was surfing. That's a perfect suggestion right there from Lotus 420. Yes. I mean, Lotus RC. He changed his name to the awesome RC name. A new camera. That's a great suggestion. Write that down. Dominic, how you doing? He goes, a new motor for the Buggy. James Simoth, happy Friday to you, man. Even though it's Friday the 13th, you got nothing to be scared of here, man. We got the Nitro Addiction. How you doing, bro? Making nitros great again. At least 3 times a week on his channel. What's up? It's not easy, man. It's not easy to do that stuff. This stuff takes a lot out of you, you know what I mean? Now, I'm still hella sick, everybody. That's why my face is red. Okay, so I'm forcing myself through this, like the Force engines. KGM been a member for 22 months. He goes, Hybrid wants a Timu motorcycle. Well, bro, there's a high probability that exactly about 25 feet away from where I am. What's up, my bro, Boosted RC? It's a Kyosho party, by the way. I hope you brought your Kyoshos. Boosted, bro, did you bring your Kyoshos? Because I know you got a few. So the reality is about 25 feet away from me right now. Is there, in fact, a mini motorcycle in the box? What do you guys think? Do you think about 25 feet away from me through a couple walls, is there a mini motorcycle? The answer is yes, there is. Okay? The answer is yes, there is. And when it's warmer outside, I'm going to ride that mini motorcycle on the RC track with the X-Maxes. In fact, I will challenge the X-Max on a mini Timu motorcycle, baby. It's gonna go down. I was gonna bring it up today, but like, I don't want to pull my back because I'm sick. I'm not doing too good right now. Thanks, bro. Boosted RC, a sickening channel donation. I appreciate that, man. Now, as we watch this, Big Boys Toys, thank you for being a member for 14 months. I appreciate it, bro. Okay, so I want to say regarding this USA-1, you guys have seen it before. Anybody want to tell me what the roadblock I ran into it with? Oh my God, do you see what's inside of it right there? That looks like a napkin or something. Yo, Melissa, is that a napkin?
Yeah.
That came in handy. I told you I was sick, right? Whoa, that came in handy, real good. You guys remember this one? What was wrong with it? Anybody remember what was wrong with it? So I spent a good about 2 days trying to figure out, and people here know, some of you guys, Canon stuff. How are you doing, Steven? How you doing? I see you have the great Canadian flag over there. I hope inflation isn't killing you out there in Canada. I was just watching a Canadian broadcast channel on the crazy real estate prices you guys got in Canada. And there's nothing you could do about it. I heard the great Canadians out there are getting priced out of their own city. Is that true? The Canadian brothers out here, Brent and Corey, could probably tell us if that is true. They said $5 million for what looked like a hovel. I thought I lived in a hovel. That was a real shack, and not even the love shack. It was a terrible shack. It was crap. Okay. USA-1. I'm going to pull out the exhaust just like this. OS pipe, by the way. It's an OS pipe. I'm going to go through what's wrong with this. Basically, you guys might remember, there's the way they set up the transmission in this model. During this time period, this is, for those of you that don't know, the original, it's called the Nitro Crusher, USA-1. It's basically recognizable with the unique front shock setup. It also has the same rear shock setup. If you've never seen one of these, the new USA-1 compared to the old USA-1, they have nothing in common. They have less in common than you with a Chiquita on a bad date. You guys like that joke? That's a very good joke. You know, a little earlier before, there was a great channel viewer. I think he's a channel member now. HPI Racing, how you doing, bro? Great brand, great person, great username. RC Cape Cod, how you doing? A great viewer once said, if you entertain me enough, I will become a channel member. And then they became a channel member. So thank you. You know who you are. I appreciate that, brother. Now, why do I have a pipe in my hand? I tried to make engine mounts. Almost a success, but not really. So I'll remove the body on this a little bit later. You guys will understand kind of what the problem on this truck is. What happened is this is one of the very first Nitro trucks. And the logic was the engine, which is a .21. For this time period, .21s in Nitro trucks were pretty uncommon. You guys want to take a guess what most Kyosho, you know, I wouldn't say monster trucks, but like 10 scale Nitros had engine-wise? What displacement did most 10 scale Nitros have on their, in the trucks? So I have a couple of them. They were generally .11, .12. You were lucky if you got a .15. So .21 was a very large displacement in my opinion. Yes, most had .12s. Now, the irony is, Kyosho, in their infinite wisdom, this was in fact one of the very first large, true 8-scale trucks. Now, in my opinion, is the new USA-1 cooler? I don't know. I would say yes. This is actually far less feature-packed. It's dope. They're collectible. I was lucky to get it. Unfortunately, there is a lot wrong with it. Jason Zoltan, how are you, man? So these originally would have had a .21. Now, you had to get your own .21. Generally, people, why am I holding this pipe so? It's fine. It happens all the time. Let's hope I get a channel member from this. But if I don't, it's okay. So basically, the history with these are, they came in a box, you built it, you usually got the OS21RG. That was the popular engine to get, to OS21RG during the time period. And the weird part is, I'll show you, I would have to move the camera to show you, but like when I explain what the problem is, it's actually not something I've been able to overcome. You know, I've put in Traxxas engines into RS4s, no problem. I've made things happen that were not supposed to happen in this timeline. But on this USA-1, I've hit a roadblock. That's why I figured, let's bring it back up and see what I can do. There's a major problem called the counter gear. There's only one available on eBay. It's about $70. The problem is if I get another counter gear basically is a reduction gear. Shane Nitro, my veins, how you doing, my dude? You guys enjoying the narrative or no? Should I just shut up and like show you the car? I don't know. How you doing there, RC4U? He goes, RC4U says, hello, RC gang. I bought a Kyosho Mad Force. For those of you that might not know, the Mad Force, release date, early 2000s. The predecessor to the modern USA-1. They basically have a similar chassis. So, what we'll do, KGM wants to tell the story. You know, Melissa, what story was I on right now? I'm going to show it to you, okay? So what I'll do, I'm going to show you what kind of the issue is. Problem is I have RCs all over the table. I can't move. And then we'll take a look at this Kyosho Inferno Neo. All right? I know a lot of viewers out there love the Kyosho buggies. And we could... Yo, I am getting out-angled by my own RCs. Soon I'm going to have to sit in the back. We'll just talk to it through a straw. Yo, Melissa, you got a straw I could talk through?
No.
I got so many RCs on screen, I can't even see myself anymore. Just kidding. Okay, so I'll show you guys the situation with this. I'm going to remove the body. It's pretty much an 8-scale buggy under the chassis. The modern USA-1, It's completely different from this, so don't get caught up. This is a parts bag that so far I've taken off some stuff, and some of it I've tried to work on it here. Boosted RC wants to do a little touch and go with the Inferno. Well, when I tell you what's up with it, you might want to give it back. Let's hope we get there soon, all right? That's right, Dominic. Bro, I put all my RC parts in sandwich bags. Why not? Sanitary, food grade plastic. Right, John Henson, he knows. If you could eat a sandwich out of a bag, trust me, there's no way we're going to get microplastics leaching into this awesome aluminum. It's just not going to happen. It's reliable. It's safe. So I'm going to pull out something here. Oh, God. And I'll show you up close in a little bit. Damn, why is this not going in straight anymore? It's crooked already. Okay, here it goes. This part right here. Anybody ever seen anything like this? What is this? So this is called, it's stripped, by the way. You could see part of it is metal. The outside part is metal. The inside part is plastic. It's basically called a counter gear. The goal of this is to piss you off. And it did just that. The logic is it would bolt directly into the chassis. Eric and Matthew, how you doing, man? Happy Friday, the 13th to you. It's a Kyosho special. It will bolt into the chassis like that. Let me do a little zoom in on that so you could see what I'm talking about without my face. Right? I have it removed. So the issue is the motor mounts on this old chassis, on this old engine, they are not adjustable. Now, if I eliminate the counter gear, this part would basically it's a torque reduction system. It's kind of a torque reduction system. If I eliminate this counter gear, I would have to move the motor way far and more inside. So basically the stock motor mounts just do not account for that. It's impossible. It's impossible. Now the question is, why did they even use a counter gear like this? Basically, this is kind of just a gear. It slides on a post. You bolt it to the chassis. It looks really poorly engineered. Part of it is metal. Part of it is plastic. You understand? This is literally asking to strip itself. Okay? This strips easier than at places called, well, I don't know what they're called, but I'm pretty sure they're called like some kind of club. Okay? Club, gentleman club, whatever. Terrible, terrible idea in my opinion. But at this point, I am confronted with an issue. Even if you guys want, I could show you. You see right here, I tried to make my own engine mounts. It didn't go too well. This engine is also an old Force engine, believe it or not. Sealed backplate too. It is close to completely dead. As I spin it over, it has, I would say, 30% compression left. Old Force engine. Isn't that pure irony? Force is no longer making nitro engines, but we have ourselves a 1991 USA-1 with a dead Force engine. Now, even if I get a new engine, the mount will still be a problem. So I'm going to show you guys kind of on the table the situation here. You have to really understand from the top-down view what I'm discussing because it's pretty much annoying. Eric and Matthew, I want you to know, let me show you what I mean by the engine mounts. These are already adjustable engine mounts, and it's not enough. Oh, sickening. All right, let me change the camera view, and you guys will understand. Then we'll take a look at the Inferno Buggy, if I have time, that is. All right, we're getting it. Let me just put it here on the table For those of you that have never seen a USA-1 before, this is what they look like. It really isn't that crazy. Let me adjust the lights. Max brightness, please. Extra max brightness. Tell Melissa to brighten it up. That's the wrong button. That is the wrong button.
Sorry.
We got Hoser One. How you doing, man? Happy to see you here. Happy Friday night, the 13th Nitro to you. I am back with. That's not the right color temperature. I need you to press the color button again. That's good. All right. So here we are, bros. This is the USA-1 I was just talking to you about. Here's the problem. With the engine removed, okay, these are my own engine mounts. They obviously suck. These are also adjustable engine mounts I have used. I've already adjusted it for length. Problem is, this is a non-pull start engine. If I get so close to the front over here, you guys could see where the spur gear is aligned. Forget about this motor. This motor's junk. I'll obviously need to get another engine, right? Yeah, good comment there from Pizza Nitro. He goes, think about it. We went from this to a T-Max. Yeah, this is a monster truck, but let's be realistic. This is basically a buggy. It has a center diff. This is a center diff with a disc brake. That is like the world's weirdest material. Check out this disc brake in the center. It has a liner that has separated itself. That is just so... Why would it do that? So check this out. It has a liner that separated itself, bros. Right there. Come on. You got to give it up for that right there. So at first I thought this was like a three-piece brake design. It's not. It's just separated itself. I don't know why they needed a brake liner. Yeah. Sickening. All right. Let's continue. Who said you can't have fun? You could have fun. Yeah, Robin Silla. I'm going to get a whole penny. It's very, very ecstatic about it. All right. So, if I mount it up this way, notice how close the flywheel is to the edge of the chassis. It's just not good. Now, this counter gear. Normally, this counter gear would be positioned like so. It would sit here. The logic is the stripped part would contact the spur gear and the clutch bell would contact the metal part. Literally a useless design. So from all of my reading that I did, and I read pretty fast, we're talking like hundreds of words per minute here. Pretty much genius level reading, of course. Better than Biden. The logic was they somehow thought that you wouldn't have enough power from a .21 to power this, which, as we know today, is completely it's completely incorrect. Velocity of Beast, how you doing? Big Boys Toys goes, I am the VP of the high RPM Nitro engines. That is true, man. Benjamin Martinez, happy Friday the 13th with the Kyoshos here to you, man. So, here is the situation. Let me show you. You're probably thinking, hybrid, bro, just shut up. Show us the original engine mounts. You could say that. Go ahead, say it. Melissa, did they say it? They could say it. So this is the way it normally is. I'll show you the original mounts. Let me remove this engine. So normally, what you would have, pretend I removed these plates. I did this myself. Like I was going to drill more holes, but they're crooked, basically. RT Adventures, thank you, man. Thank you. I'm going to need some tea over here. Somebody get me some tea, please. No honey. Don't put honey in it. I hate that shit. All right, so these are the original engine mounts. Basically, the logic is these two screws secure it to the chassis like so. And then on top, you would have to put these original Kyosho engine mounts. Now, the problem is I needed to also adjust this way, not just this way. So therefore, this just cannot work. Now, if I go forward too much, by the way, it was this way. This is the engine mounts. I don't have enough. It'll literally go off of this block. It's just not enough. So technically, I'm at a dead end right now. So what I try to do is I do have adjustable engine mounts now. Problem is, it's still not enough. We're still real far away from what we need. Yeah, so these models did not have adjustable engine mounts. You could see these are the screws for the engine mounts. And they're kind of small block size, to be honest with you. These are not even like big block engine mounts. Melissa, get me that engine over there, that HPI engine, that little one. Yeah, no. The one by the printer. Get me that one. I want to show the NItroGang. All right, so this is just a regular HPI small block. It's not exactly small block mounts, but they're very close. They do not look to be the correct ones. Obviously, I can't put this engine in. This is not the right engine. Anyways, roadblock. At this point, I also tried to get other engine mounts from like a couple of these off the buggies I have over the years, thinking that maybe they're the same. So I need these two holes on the outside, basically to match these two holes on the outside. They're not exactly the same. You could see if I line them up, they're not even close. So I have tried pretty much everything I have right now. Gone through 3 Dremel cutoff wheels for this, and it still don't work. But the question is, should I keep pushing to eliminate the counter gear? Or what? You really don't need it. I mean, it's a real poor design, really. What do you guys think? Eliminate the counter gear? Obviously, you know, I won't be able to use this because, first of all, the engine is dead. This is just for mock-up purposes. But, you know, if you never saw USA-1, the original Nitro Crusher, this is it. Do I think it's a worthwhile RC to get? For collectability purposes, yes, but that's about it. I'll see. All right, that's all I wanted to say with the Nitro Crusher for now. I'll be working on this. It'll either be a runner or it won't be a runner. All right, now, what about the buggy? You all want to see the buggy or what? Is it buggy time? Let me know. What time is it? Yo, Melissa, you gotta have to put this like in the other room. This thing too big.
Okay.
Yeah, here, can you grab this? Do me a favor. Robin Silla goes, yes. All right, when you grab things, you gotta grab things faster with vigor.
I'm sorry.
Pretend you're on the food line in a mess hall in like the military.
Where do you want this?
I don't know, stick it in any of the rooms.
Let's stick it over here.
All right, my dudes. It's time for, I would say this is many people's favorite. Kyosho Inferno. This particular model happens to be the 2013 Neo 2.0. Now, yes, it's got itself the world's worst paint job. Literally the world's worst. It cannot get worse than this. I don't know why anybody would do that. So we have a KE21R. All right, KE21R, we got the original radio over here. Let's take the body off. We'll take a look at it. Yeah, this is the world's worst paint job. Literally devalued it by like 55%. But it doesn't matter. The inside, equally terrible. Weird overspray everywhere. Not the quality of a paint job like the Nitro Addiction. Not the same quality. This is terrible quality. Okay. Let's take a look at the chassis. I've already done a little bit of work on this. Perfected it. Jesus Valdez, how are you, man? Okay. I'm going to test out the electronics. I recently picked this one up. Anybody want to take a guess what's wrong with it? Why is the steering all wrong? Servo horn must be stripped. It wasn't in this position last time. That's odd. All right, electronics works. Brakes are okay. We have the stock pipe. Nothing that exciting. KE21R seems to be in pretty good condition. You guys think we got compression over here or what? For real, why is this not centered? It should have been centered. Yep, Benjamin Martinez is correct. You're welcome, Boosted. Nitro Addiction, bro. Sorry, I used the wrong username there. I'm sick, man, you know. Okay, couldn't help it. We got lower compression than Santa Claus's ability to be real, which is a realistic statement. So yeah, I'm pretty much almost easily able to pull it, and this is with afterrun oil in there. So, right, if you're able to do this, it's pretty much not good for you right there. So the engine's basically dead. Now, the Inferno Neo, right? Everybody thinks it's like hot, doo-doo over here. It isn't that hot doo-doo, guys. It's an 8-scale buggy. That's like a cheap runner. It's okay. What's up, Monte Crisca? Man, I'm doing okay. I'm sick as hell, though, you know. Like, that's why I'm sounding a little nasally. But I never want to let the audience down. You know, I've been here on YouTube for over a decade. Been making Nitros great again since the very beginning. And I hope to never stop. Now, we all got some bad news this week. The Force engines said, due to market competition, due to cost, due to low demand, they decided to stop producing engines. The reality is, are we saddened by it? I would say 50% yes. But you know what, guys? The other 50% wants to make this old one great again. Which 50% are you, is the question. So we got low compressioning. I've already ran it, and I will tell you, it fires up perfect. If I wasn't sick, I would go fire it up right now. But I am sick. Couldn't get antibiotics from my terrible doctors. Here in New York, it's easier to get illegal drugs than it is to get antibiotics. Just so you know, the kind of world the Democrats have created. The kind of world that we live in. It's disgusting. They would rather I go to overpriced pharmacies and buy over-the-counter cough medication for $20 a bottle, when a $10 prescription funded by my healthcare could have easily fixed my issues. What do you think about that? That's the American way to cheat you. Thank you for that channel donation from John Hensley, bro. I appreciate it. I spent more than that on, like, a lot of medicine this week. Okay? I even looked up. Okay, I'm not going to say that part. But told everything possible. I got strep throat. They said, oh, you need to get a strep throat test. Guess what? You know how much that cost here? I have awesome insurance. I'm in a union. They told me to shove the union up my behind. Okay, anyways. Let's continue, everybody. You know what? Throw that picture out the window. You guys want me to punch a picture right now? I'll punch a picture. You want me to punch a picture? Let's punch a picture. Come on. Let's punch this picture. Who wants to see me punch a picture?
Oh, you're going to punch that picture?
Bro, that picture almost ruined my RC. Get that picture over here. Let's go.
No.
Let me get that picture.
No.
You guys want to see the picture?
No.
Pissed me off. It almost tried to ruin my RC. No.
Are you serious? It's trying to hit me.
No, we're going to punch that picture. Let's get it. Hoser one said punch it. Get the picture right now. I'm gonna punch it. Get the picture.
I'm not lifting it up again.
Get the picture. That picture almost took out my Emacs over there. Fake Emacs.
Apparently you don't care about me.
You'll be fine. You guys see that picture? Who wants me to punch this picture right now? It fell from the wall just now. You know what that means? It means we gotta take this picture out. I'll do it.
Don't do it. You don't hit yourself.
All right, guys. Punch the picture or what?
No.
You heard Melissa scream. I'm not gonna let this picture take her down. Where should we punch it? Go ahead.
People are saying
you tell me. Right in the middle? This is a canvas picture. I'm not totally confident I'll be able to punch it, to be honest with you. This is a serious hardcore picture, bro. You see that in the back? If I get it wrong, I'm gonna hurt myself. You know how much my copay is? $60.
Don't force him to hit it, guys.
All right, I gotta put it somewhere. It's on my knee. All right, Melissa, count down. Count down. On 3.
2.
Count down so I can hear you, baby. Count down loud so they hear you.
3, 2, 1.
Damn, this picture's strong. Let's keep going. I gave it. Let's go.
You're gonna hurt
Go
yourself.
ahead. It's okay. I only got some paint on me. Come on. Count down again.
3, 2, 1.
Count down better, baby.
3, 2, 1.
Ah! Boom. It's okay. I'm only bleeding a little bit.
Babe.
It's worth it. This picture almost took you down.
You don't have to hit it.
Sickening. That's what we do.
No, you don't.
It's hard to break canvas, but I broke it out the frame, yo. It's worth it. Yo, if anything else falls over here, it's okay. I'm gonna show. It's okay. I just got like a scrape over there on the finger. I'll survive. I can't get antibiotics in this country now anyway, bro. So it don't matter. Got no more sick days.
No, you don't.
What we're gonna do, we're just gonna sanitize ourselves with Lysol.
It's not sanitizer.
Of course this is sanitizer. What do you think this is?
It's for cleaning.
I'm gonna show you what I did. It was worth it. It was worth it.
It's not worth it.
Who here thinks it was worth it? Picture tried to take down my boo over there. We ain't gonna let that happen. Oh. Sickening. It's okay, it's worth it. BMR, thank you, bro. Sickening. I'm gonna sanitize with this. This is what the federal system wants me to do.
No, it doesn't.
Yeah, for me to go to urgent care to get basic antibiotics, they want me to go get like a $100 what is it? The throat test. It's sickening. I feel better. All right. Any more pictures here pissing you off?
No. But you can hit that girl.
No, we don't beat up women on this channel. We only beat up pictures.
It is
All right.
a picture.
Let us continue, everybody. So, what am I gonna do with this Kyosho is the question. Let's just take a quick look at it. It is worth repairing, I would say. Yeah, boxes. You know about the boxes. Not afraid to hit some boxes. Let's take a look at the chassis. It's it's a runner. It's been a runner. It's an average runner condition. Big boy toys. Thank you, bro. We're gonna put that towards the antibiotics I need that the doctors they refuse to give me. You know how much cough medicine here costs at CVS? It's like $23 for like the decongestant shit. It's insane. You know, the other day I was talking to a buddy of mine. Let me just spin the flywheel just so you guys could see. I'm pretty much almost easily able to spin it. Normally on a 0.21 engine, you cannot easily spin it like this. Like it's pretty difficult. right? So that's pretty easy. We got no compressioning. I think I'm going to take this engine apart and get it repinched. What do you all think? Actually, no. You know what, dude? Why don't we look up how much the repair the sleeve is for this? I'm thinking, should I look up how much a sleeve is, everybody? I mean, I do want to run this engine. I will tell you, I have had this engine running, but it heats up and dies within like a minute. I got no compression. There's no leaks. I recently got this a couple of weeks ago. I didn't really do any videos on it because just haven't gotten around to it. It's a pretty okay buggy. The shocks in the front need some oil. Shocks in the back need some oil. It needs oil everywhere. But I think it's going to be serviceable. Question is, the carb tuned pretty good. The fuel tank had no issues at all, but guys. Electronics were okay also. Brakes were good. Tires are good. This might be worth repairing. What do you all think? Should I look up how much the piston and sleeve is for this? I'm going to look it up right now on the computer and show you, okay? So I'm going to look up the part itself. Oh, look at this. Punching the picture. Makes you bleed, baby. Melissa, you didn't think I would do that, did you? That was an oil painting. It's hard to punch through. The oil paintings are like on canvas. Okay, so we need the parts manual for the KE21R.
Do you want a Band-Aid?
No. Do I want a Band-Aid? Do I want another cat? The answer is yes. But do I want to pay for another cat? The answer is no. Okay. So I'm going to look up at the parts. Give me a second, guys.
You do want
Exploder parts views, right? Sleeve. Prices. I think it's this one. KE21 manual.
That is true, Loris.
Let's take a look at this over here. I'm going to zoom in. Tell me what they see on the screen, Melissa. Do they see the stuff I'm typing? I need to find the part number to the piston and sleeve. What?
No, it's good now.
Spare parts. KE21R. You know what? I think I'm going to do images. Could they see okay? Okay. All right, here we go. Okay, Inferno, I think it's this part. But let's just make sure that in the parts manual, it's the correct part. Oh, damn. They got a whole PDF file. I don't want to open up the PDF file. KE21R. I don't see that here. Well, that's GSKE. No, I don't see that here. GS21R. See, the thing is, I don't know if that's the same. Infernos only. This appears to be it. KE21R piston and sleeve set. So I'll open that. DZRCZ, how are you, man? Greetings from Buffalo, New York, he says to everybody, guys. All right, so this is the part. It's sold out, obviously, but we just need the engine part number. And it is KYO. It's that part. Okay, give me a second right there. I'm going to look it up. Okay. So A-Main doesn't have it. Sleeve. Paintings. Getting rid of the paintings, guys, okay? The paintings are going. It's from like an old situation, okay? Old situation. situation now is I can punch the paintings every stream if I felt like it. Should we punch another painting?
No.
Yo, Melissa, pick a painting.
No.
You guys want me to punch another one?
No.
We got a hater over here.
Do you want to get more hurt? Do you want to get hurt?
We're all hurting in this life anyway. They're killing Force engines.
Do you want another kitty? Named Lovely?
No.
She's adorable. Look at Lovely.
Alright, so eBay doesn't have anything. I'm gonna have to look for this later.
It's a kitten. Don't you want another kitty?
No, I'm gonna have to look at it later. Alright, I'm gonna have to look for it later.
It's affectionate.
No, I'm thinking what we could do now, the other option is to get it repinched. I'm not really sure. So the pulse art system is really good. Nothing's bad. Give me a second over here. I'm doing some research. Who thinks just get a new engine? The thing is, with these Kyosho engines, they kind of have unique mounting systems. The way the clutches mount, it's kind of unique. I don't really want to mess with it too much. Or just try to keep it original. The thing is, the cooling head is in really good shape. I'm going to keep looking for that part. I swear I had it somewhere. Now I can't find it. Yeah, it's out of stock. That part is out of stock. I'm searching eBay again. All right, so that's a no. There's a bunch of them for like the .15 and the .25. DZ goes, what am I looking for? I'm going to put it here in the part number for you guys if you want to look at it. This is what I'm looking for. Yeah, Benjamin Martinez goes upgrade to the .25. It might have to happen. That might have to happen. Because they're really not much on these old KE21Rs. The only option I could have is like to send it to get repinched. The thing is, it's not a very high-end motor anyway. They're pretty low RPM. That's what I'm looking for right there. Jimmy G goes, check Kyosho America. KE21R. Kyosho, USA. Kyosho America. I'm checking the Kyosho America website. Alright, so it appears they might have it on Kyosho America. At this price point, I don't know if it's worth... Oh, it's out of stock. That's out of stock anyway. Here, I'll show you what I mean. Kyosho America, out of stock. Too much, yeah, it's out of stock anyway. A dead end once again. I gotta see what we're gonna do. Let's take a look inside the engine just to see the condition. Raw RC, how you doing, man? Sneezing up a storm. I do want to take a look at the piston itself. Thanks, John Hensley. Yeah, man, that was a big sneeze right there. Reverberated pretty much everywhere there. All right, so far the head screws are pretty tight. To be honest with you, I'm not a big fan of replacing the piston and sleeve. The reason is, you know, and I talked to this to Benjamin Martinez about it earlier. You basically need the connecting rod, you need the wrist pin clips, you need all those other parts. Before you know it, you know, you could be replacing the piston and sleeve, and your connecting rod is old. So it's gonna add up. Hoser 1, that would be great, man. That would be great. That would be extra supremely great. I just saw your comment there. Sorry, bro. I was looking up stuff online. But I know this thing ran, and I really would like to keep it Kyosho. Because, as I said, Kyosho has been making Nitro since the 1980s. And I think we owe it to them to keep things original. All right, so the head looks normal. Let's remove... Oh, John Hensley gifted a membership. Jason Ketley got it. Thank you, bro. So let's remove the head button. Just want to make sure everything is okay here. It's clean. Let's take a look inside. We already know it has low compression. So the story is, Hoser 1, that would be great. I'm not too worried about the pull starter. All these pull starter systems are the same. So let me tell you guys a story on this. You want to hear a story? The fuel this guy ran? He ran, quite sure it was 8 or 9% oil. That's what happened. That is what happened. Yeah, the gas tank has a little bit of a melt job over there. Good observation there from Pizza and Nitro. We got a melt job. All right, so let's remove this. Let's see what it's like. All right, so head button is clean. I don't see any signs of like pre-detonation on the head button. Plug looks normal. Right, and I ran my own fuel in this for a little while, like half a tank, so I already know this engine ran, but it's basically toast anyway. Let's get a good look inside. Well, you're going to get a look inside an engine like that. This is the primo look, top level tier viewership. All right, so there's some oil film. Yeah, it doesn't look like it was run too hot, probably just low oil content. But it looks a normal condition, really. Tara Curry, how you doing, man? Happy to see you. For you just joining and everyone else here, this is a new buggy I just debuted on the channel. And this is a Kyosho KE21R engine with very low compression, close to zero compression. Jason Ketley, welcome to the channel, man. Yes, you were gifted a membership. Happy to have you here. Now here, members have perks. Priority responses and free entry into upcoming giveaways as well for full complete RCs. So, engine looks okay. I mean, there's nothing crazy in there. It's just low compression, right? This doesn't even appear, to be honest with you, and to be an ABC sleeve. Is it me or that looks to be ABN? Yeah, we got negative compressioning. I'm not sure if these are ABC or not. I mean, they have to be. Nah, they have to be. I mean, there's no way you a modern 20. Oh, you also missed it. I punched the picture. Yeah, Daniel PD and Australian RC, how you guys doing? Happy Friday night to you. Punch the picture. You missed it. Picture almost tried to take down Melissa's hair. You know, she spent a lot of money on her hair, and almost got her hair. So I had to take the picture down. Okay, so here we are. Oh, sickening. And I'm sick, by the way. Yeah, it should be ABC. But like I have rarely come across such low compression ABC engines. It is really infrequent. I mean, I see there's a good amount of ports in there. It's definitely not a basic 3-port. This is a basic 4-port. Definitely a basic 4-port. Beyond basic 4-port, but it's okay. All right. Let's, I'm going to assemble it back. There's pretty much nothing I could do with it right now. It's low compression. I'm just going to put it back until we get a replacement of some kind. All right. That's really not much I could do to it now. Now, I could begin working on another car. And the other car happens to be a Forteck. There's not much I could do to this Kyosho right now, guys. I'm going to have to wait for an engine or a repair. But I would say a repinch would not be a terrible idea. Thing is, these engines aren't that expensive. It really wouldn't make any sense. It'll cost me like $35 to repinch it. I'm going to put the head back. There's no reason to keep it off right now. It's toast. So I tried to do a video with this before it got very cold and before I got this cold. That's why I'm sick. I took one for the NItroGang with the cold for this. And yeah, it runs like very poorly. It fires up good. The pull start's very good, but we got close to nothing. So I'm going to put it back. I figured with the bad news we all got this week with the Force engines going out of business, it's okay, guess what? There's still a big player on the team. It's called SH. They're still killing it. These RC, thank you, man. I'm literally sick going on to a week already. I went to, well, I called doctors, went to like 2 different people live and called a doctor, like through my insurance. Nobody wants to give me antibiotics. It's like there's an embargo on freaking antibiotics. It's like there's like some kind of it's like Trump, thinks I'm like a good coming from China and they put a tariff on me. It's sickening. Big Boys Toys recommends try a do-it-yourself pinch. I've looked it up, man, and I don't know if I want to get into it, to be honest with you. You can do it, but it's going to be a learning curve. This engine isn't that bad. If you want to run a minute at a time, it's okay. But I'll show you again. I got no compression. Basically, I'm easily able to spin it over. Yeah. Easy. So not good. Not good. Pretty bad. But nonetheless, every nitro is worth saving. Judge Joe goes, I need a Z-Pack. I know, man. The thing is, nobody wanted to give me antibiotics when I went to the doctor. Nobody. Like, they're like, oh, you have to get a strep throat test. Thanks for that channel donation there from Tarek Curry. I appreciate it. He goes, let's repinch it. I might wind up getting repinched. Well, we'll see. We'll see. Hoser 1 hopefully will send out an engine. But we'll see. The thing is, this engine is still in good shape overall. It's not like a disaster engine. So I'll also tell you when I got it, the needle was freaking buried. It was like 2 extra turns in. And I know this guy ran, I think, 8% oil, which was like, it's a race oil. It's not meant for these engines. This is a cheap RTR engine. Yo, Melissa, you think you could make me some tea? Can you guys tell Melissa in the chat here to make me tea? I have the phlegm coming up. Doctors don't want to be giving hybrid no antibiotics over here. JW, you might be correct, but I still want the damn antibiotics. You know what I'm saying? All right. Also, can you bring the Forteck from the room downstairs? Bring the Forteck and the bumper and the plastic and the rubber exhaust. Come on.
I don't know what you're talking
The Forteck on the table. The rubber boot. There's a rubber part, and also bring the exhaust and the bumper. I need it. Please hurry up, hurry up, hurry up. And please. I know people later are gonna be saying hybrid, don't say please, but I do, okay. And please tea. I need the tea real bad. I need the tea real bad. The NItroGang wants to see the Forteck. I wasn't gonna talk about the Forteck, but this turned out to be a really fast show, so basically just wanted to complain about my Kyosho problems. You guys understand. I hope you're okay with that. Let me go back to me here for a second while Melissa works on bringing me some of the RC goodies we need, okay? I punched the picture. Might have a bruise now, but it's okay. It's worth it. Okay. These, yes, it's a Nitro Forteck. So, yeah, I'll see what I can do. The body's trash. The buggy handle's real good. The drivetrain is perfect. The diffs are not bad. The wheels are very good. So, it's worth repairing. There's no leaks. It'll be made great again, okay? Because, as we all know, force has cut ties with reality. But the viewers here on the NItroGang channel will never cut ties with Nitro. It doesn't even matter if it's a new engine, if it's a used engine. You know, I said the other day to my buddy, so what? They could stop making all these engines. Who cares? We'll just keep repinching them. That's fine. Oh, man. Not doing too good. Let me take my oxygen. Just in case. I gotta turn it on first. You guys remember this? When people were taking their blood oxygen saturation, useless. 95. Still alive, baby. Still alive. 95. Still alive. All right. So, regarding... What else did I have to talk about? I forgot what I got to talk about. All right. Yeah, Terra Curry goes, how? If almost every manufacturer puts a force engine in their RCs. And that's true, man, because, you know, the other day, the video on the low C 8 Truggy came out, and I went to AMA and I went all over, and I realized, man, they discontinued all the low C RTRs. It's over, guys. You're never going to get one anymore unless it's used. And people, they ask a lot of money for those cars. They're pretty good chassis. It looks like Dynamite's dead. It's over. LRP, probably made by SH. I don't really want to get into who makes what engine, because what matters is, can you get one? I don't care who makes it, right? Oh, sickening. And as we all know, the Savage engines are made by Force also. That means sayonara to the HPI line for now. What do you guys think? Yeah, because they're made by Force. Let me check right now the availability of engines on A-Main, just to see, because they have a good amount usually. So Dynamite, only the .19 is in stock, the T-Max one. Pretty much only the .19. For, let's see, SH, for LRP, a couple of them are in stock. the 32 and the 28's in stock. So who knows how long that will be. But Big Red out of stock. Probably never going to see that again. I would say. I hear the tea being made. I need it real bad. Oh man. Melissa told me not to do a stream today, but like, you know, it's what I do. So the question is on that USA-1 you just saw, everybody. Should I work on eliminating the counter gear? Or try to make it work? I think I'm going to have to eliminate the counter gear. It won't be 100% original, but like it'll be what I have to do, you know? John Hensey goes, try to make the gear work. The problem is that particular counter gear, I'm going to show it to you right now. eBay. I already looked it up. I'll show you what I'm talking about. It's expensive. It's probably going to strip again. Here it is. This is the part on eBay for the USA-1 counter gear. So it's 70 bucks. It's basically, I already have that metal part. I just need the gear itself. It's going to strip anyway because it's 50% plastic, you know. Oh, Melissa brought the goods. She brought the goods, everybody. Give the tea first. Oh. Tea with milk. Tea with milk, everybody. Who here likes tea and milk? Yummy. All right, next up. I wasn't going to do this. But since I kind of covered that stuff too fast because, like, I got a headache. We're going to do a little Forteck repairs, I think. Some of these parts were sent to me by Lotus RC. I appreciate it, bro. He supplied me with a good bumper with a foam piece and the rubber exhaust header that I needed. So we'll do a little bit of work. This Forteck still needs some work. This is the one I fired up on a prior stream. So let's see what we got on this one. Oh, almost spilled the tea. Almost spilled the tea. All right. Let's do a move onto the Forteck. I initially wasn't going to repair this one, but every Nitro deserves a chance. This one, it took all the chances. I'm going to tell you that right now. It took all the chances. Yeah, so special thanks to Lotus RC for hooking a brother up with... Where's the other part I just had? Oh, it's right here. The bumper, believe it or not. So this one has the world's worst bumper. As you could tell, it's destroyed. And just for testing purposes, I had just a temporary pipe setup going. These are all cheap parts. I mean, this is a cheap part. You could still get this. With the bumper is a problem. It's really not that easy to get, so I appreciate that. That's pretty good. And it's used, so I'm not going to worry too much. The engine is real good on this. The fuel tank is real good. The drivetrain is real good. The rest is real bad. Also, if you haven't noticed, we got ourselves a boost bottle. So far I noticed there's no leaks from the boost bottle. Luckily, surprisingly enough. So let's see what we got. Okay, so this is pretty much the correct header, the metal part. I'm going to have to get the exhaust hanger somewhere. I probably have one somewhere. I'll have to look it up. Okay, so I'll figure out where to get the hanger here, because basically the hanger incorporates the tip over there. I have like a piece of fuel line in there now, just holding it. What we're gonna do, hopefully there's no cracks. I mean, sometimes these parts crack and they're pretty much useless anyway. Oh, Ben, see you later, bro. This might be bad, I'm not sure. It looks like a minor crack over there. These parts get old and crusty and fail. These are not expensive, but like still, you know, I don't know if I'll be able to use this. You guys think this looks like a crack? I mean, this is a rubber part. It's pretty hard actually now. Yeah, it's all right. I mean, whatever. For now, I'll use it, but it's cracked. No big deal. I'm gonna have to probably buy it anyway. But we'll still use the bumper. Yeah, these parts, they're not even like. I think as soon as I insert this, this is probably gonna crack. Yeah, cracks kills like in handball. That's a good point.
Use this other way.
No, it can't be the other way. It has to be this way. It has to be this way. This is the way it goes. This is the way it goes. If I know one thing, it's Forteck pipes, baby. And how to make sure I don't get antibiotics when I ask at the doctor.
Yes, that way.
Yo, why is this so hard to put on?
It's not the right one.
They only make this in like one part. There's no way this is not the right one. It has to be the right one. It's cracked, but like it has to be the right one. They only literally make like one of these. Sickening. See how much oil I got coming out of the pipe? Because it's a runner. Guys, it's a runner. Ender P4WS, how you doing, man? Happy Friday to you. It's Friday the 13th, where we are resurrecting Nitros. You know, today, people worldwide are scared to go on the 13th floor. But here on this channel, we are scared of killing a Nitro. Therefore, we are the winners. I got some tea for you, man. We got any UK fans out here? UK, baby? You know they like tea with milk over there. All right, so I think, yeah, this part is not too good. But, you know, conceptually, it would look like this. Conceptually. It would look like... I mean, yeah, this Forteck has a long way before it's actually drivable. Whatever, we'll do that later. But basically, that's the logic. It would have to look like that. Not very good. I'm going to have to get that part. But that part's cheap, so no biggie. No biggie. Or as people today say, no diddy. The bumper is important, though, so we could use the bumper. Yeah, so let's just put this away to the side for now. It's basically useless for now. Yeah, the bumper's good. Let's see, how am I going to remove the bumper on this one? So somebody had a good crash. I could 3D print the body post. I already have them. The shocks suck. They're the world's worst shocks. They're fake aluminum shocks. Yo, Melissa, if you're falling asleep over there, I could, like, I'll gladly punch another picture.
No.
Oh, that was the cat. I heard him. Let's see, where do you take this off? I think this is going to have to come out from the bottom. All right, so let's just start removing it. We'll see how far I can get. Keep in mind, I'm sick, guys, and tomorrow I have to release a video. It's going to be the world's most groundbreaking, shattering video. You know, it's going to be better than space travel. Yep, Nitro Sandy making noises out there. He wants to play with us. He doesn't like to come in this room when I'm doing RC stuff because like there's noises. But he'll sleep on the couch, like here later. Like literally where I'm sitting. Oh, classic Forteck issue. Crooked screws. Yeah, you know, like my personal opinion on this whole Force thing, they claimed cost is just too high. Reality is, when companies say things like the cost is too high, they're literally talking about like maybe 5-10%. They're not talking about 50%. Like, so what? Like, just charge a customer $4 more. You know what I mean? Like, come on. Classic Forteck bent screws, baby. You know, when you get a Forteck, you're gonna get screws like that. It's just gonna happen. No big deal. It's like, you know, there's currently a discussion going around among, you know, I'm pretty much into eco-sustainability type of stuff about why brands don't use biodegradable plastic. So you guys aware of the issue? Like, you know, bags in supermarkets, why are they not biodegradable? Does it actually cost that much more? So a study was done. The reality was, it literally cost maybe 3-4% extra to make biodegradable bags out of biomass. So when they tell you things like it's too expensive, they're literally trolling you. Unfortunately, that's the truth. And, you know, the consumers like us out there, we don't have enough evidence or facts or claims to fight a nonsense claim like that. That's the reality. Okay, so what else I got to do? I haven't taken a Forteck bumper apart in a while, to be honest with you. Yo, Lotus RC. Oh, yeah, these two screws on top, I think I got to remove from the bumper. That means the shocks have to come apart, right? These shocks suck anyway. How do I get the bumper in? I have to remove... Oh, well, there we go. I have to remove these, right? Yeah, okay. So, that's the reality. When they tell you things like, oh, how come we can't, you know, use biodegradable bags? It's literally a scam. They just don't want to. It's like the whole... I don't know if you guys are aware of it. Mike Neves, how you doing, man? Mike Neves over there is looking for the TC3 parts. He knows. Why did this person put 2 lock nuts on here? You don't need 2 lock nuts. There's 2 lock nuts on here, guys. This guy really made these shocks extra secure. There's 2 of them. I took one off, and there's still one left. That's beyond sickening. Yo, is your computer working okay? Two lock nuts. Imagine if he put on 2 wheels. That'd be sickening. Mike Neves talking about the HPI dash. I don't know if you guys know. I have a great video on it. It's basically a toy grade HPI. I still have one. It's 10:04. Start the countdown.
Really?
Yep, we need a countdown, everybody. The countdown, 10:04. Do you know where your children are?
It's supposed to be 10:10. No.
Well, the children are freaking late. I don't know what to tell you.
What children?
Yo, what time is our CVS open? I need to get some cough medicine. I'm coughing up a storm over here.
I think 24 hours.
24 hours? All right.
It says recharge the batteries.
What batteries? Oh, the HPI dash batteries. Yeah, I gotcha.
You need some, the hardware, I think.
I sold one of my HPI dashes on eBay a while back. Did a couple videos on them. The viewers weren't really into it. What? DZRC, how you doing? I'll answer your question, man. He goes, where am I located? Well, as a real person, I got nothing to hide. I am in Staten Island, New York. You're always welcome to come out here in Staten Island, New York. You know, usually when the weather is warmer, I'm not sick. I'm over there at the RC track on Midland Beach. Let me know whenever you want to visit. We'll do a video, man. We'll run some nitros. You got anything you want tuned? I'll tune the shit out of it for you, man. And I'll even bring a picture. You could punch the picture, dude. I got pictures right behind me. I'll bring a picture for you to punch if you want. No, but I'm for real. I love when my RC viewers come and RC with me. You know why? I love seeing other people's RCs. It's very easy. So you're always invited, dude. I am in Staten Island, New York. The town is called it's called Midland Beach. If you look it up, it's not far from the Verrazano Bridge. So usually a couple people, more than just me, go. It's pretty fun. Okay. Oh, the drones in the news? Yeah, I don't know. There's some news about drones in the news. It's some kind of nonsense. It's nonsense. Drones in the news. There are unidentified drones in the news. Nitro Addiction, man, thank you for checking out the stream. See you this week, man. All right, so we got the bumper out. I got to clean up the front a little bit here. It's pretty dirty. The drones in the news. People are scared of the drones in the news. Give me a break. Drones got no brains.
Some news is fake news. It's not fake news.
Fly a drone over my house. I'll be happy. I'll put it on YouTube.
No.
Yeah, drones in the news. It literally is fake news.
It's not fake news. It's real news.
The reality of drones spying on people is not even that interesting. We don't do anything interesting that is worth spying on. This is not the White House over here. This is like New Jersey.
But they're in
Whatever the hell they are.
They've been everywhere in the country. Staten Island, New Jersey, Pennsylvania, Delaware.
These RC always welcome, man. Yo, for real, I'm serious, man. You've seen my videos. I have a ton of awesome friends and viewers come to RC here. Why not, man? In fact, one time, this dude showed up. We're friends now. He didn't tell me he was a viewer of mine, right? Good thing I said hello and shit. But for real, we wound up running RCs, and then later he's like, oh, yeah, you told me you were going to be here. Good thing I had a camera ready because they had some sickening big block Revos. They know who they are.
Well, you always believe what you see.
Drones.
They're everywhere.
I'm more worried about inflation than drones, everybody. Exactly. Just Joe goes, oh no, the drone see me running. Exactly. It's literally so anticlimactic. It's not even an interesting conversation. The news has probably run out of fake Trump agendas to talk about.
Don't talk about Trump.
I mean, I'm talking about it in a positive way, not a negative way. They probably ran out of Diddy comments. I don't know what to tell you. Now they're making up fake drones.
They're not fake. They're real.
Please. Okay, they're real. So what?
They're flying everywhere in Staten Island, New Jersey.
Let me put it this way. Amazon tried to do drone delivery services years ago. They failed. Nobody was talking bad about drones then. And now, all of a sudden, drones are flying. Oh, it's so scary. I'm so scared of these drones. Please, drones, record me. Do it right now. I'll open up the blinds for you. Shit, drones, take a look at this. I'll open up this blind for you, drone. Oh, you want to look at my Tamiya nitrage? Drone, you want to check out this nitrage? Check it out. I'm not scared, drone. Please.
Okay, so.
Okay, that was OD. But for real. We went OD over there. Okay, so we got a good bumper.
A lot of people are taking pictures of drones and putting on the news.
Oh, it goes this way. What am I doing? Okay, yeah, it goes this way. Almost got confused over there. Drones. The most anticlimactic news I've ever heard of.
They do exist.
Nah, I didn't say they don't exist. I just said it's not interesting in any way at all.
They're flying everywhere right now.
Guess what? We live like 20 miles from an airport. There's planes flying everywhere right now too. I mean, guys, that's just the reality right here. I don't know what to tell you. For foreign viewers that might not be aware, the U.S. is now talking about unidentified drones.
They are.
I am so not scared of that. It's obviously RC people. They're smart.
That's not. Okay, so RC people are going
I'm trolling.
So you're saying that RC people going at midnight in the air with a drone?
Yeah, RC people like to fly things all the time.
At night?
Yeah, we're fun. RC people, guys, tell Melissa you're fun. You do things at midnight all the time.
No, people are sleeping. Are you insane right
In the membrane,
now?
like the song. I like this argument over here we got going with Melissa. She convinced RC people aren't flying the drones. I mean, I am.
You're not. Who will go outside in the cold weather right now and fly a drone?
You know what's funner than a drone? A laser pointer at night. That's right. It's Ricky Cat Rack. How you doing? Goes, I would run my Nitro at night if it had a headlight. Bro, you can get a bike light on it. Easy. Yeah, John Hensley runs his Nitros all the time. I know he does. I know he does.
In the house.
Dude, I fired them up at night also. It's no big deal. Okay, why is
In
this
the
not
house,
going
not
in?
outside.
I don't want to have to remove this. That's why I'm kind of being, forgot how this goes in. It would have to go under this. So when I put this in, it was a little tight.
I'm not afraid of drones, first off.
Bro, if a drone comes here, I'll be like, you wanna record my RC? Can you please send me the footage? No, for real. I had a drone, and then I almost got caught, so I got rid of it. All right, we're good. That's it. It's in. It's in. We can tighten it down. It's in, baby. Reality is hobby-grade drones are pretty much close to useless for, like, actual spying.
But we don't know who's driving the drones.
I mean, it's obviously, you know, versions of governments that we have tariffs with right now. I mean, obviously. I mean, what do you guys think? It's obviously, you know, countries that Trump wants to have tariffs with.
No.
The reality is tariffs have always existed. This whole threat is funny, actually. I hope you don't put a tariff on caviar. I need my caviar, baby. Okay, my dudes, we're not far away from being done over here. I'm not going to be here for much longer. I'm hella sick, as you can tell. Let me just try to bend back this screw. Yeah, I'm more worried about inflation than drones. It seems like that's like a completely fabricated story to just make the American public worry about something that is irrelevant fully. Let me tell you something. When I got on the subway today, did it smell bad? Yes, it did. That's what matters.
See,
this screw is toast, I think.
Unless they were equipped with anti-collision lights.
Yeah, there's a lot of regulation on drones, but like the thing is, that whole statement is just silly.
Drones have 4 lights and also do most airplanes.
Yeah,
at night.
exactly. All aerial vehicles have lights, like literally.
Drones have light usually in a tight square of patterns, while planes will have light on the nose and tails and the wings.
That is true. Oh, this thing has to get moved back. I was in the wrong position. Just putting in the bumper now into the Forteck. Screwing it in. Like the drones are screwing people.
Yeah.
They're not screwing anybody. Please let them fly.
No.
I hope they're 4K drones so they can record some RC videos.
We don't need drones in flying anywhere.
What we need is cheap gas prices. And Subarus. You guys remember the Subaru Baja that used to be out long ago? Subaru Baja gang?
We don't need drones here.
I'm going to buy one day.
No, you're not.
Oh, yeah, I am.
You're not.
Melissa, you're not going to like the Subaru Baja. It's not a very good car. But it has the name Baja. So we're going to have to pick one up.
No, you
Oh, this screw's real bad. Ah, all right. A Forteck bumper is better than before. I'll have to work on these shocks. These shocks are real bad. They got no dampening of any kind. But the bumper's fine. Special thanks to Lotus RC for sending this out. Much better. Now if the drone comes, I can hit them with the bumper.
Yeah, it's gonna fly in the sky.
All right, my dudes. That's about it. I don't got much else to talk about. I'm sick. Gotta go take my expensive cough medication. Special thanks to all of you for joining me, for people that help support the channel, support the mission. And don't you worry. Even if Force Engines wants to call it quits, they want to quit, they're afraid of drones in the sky. I'm not afraid of drones in the sky, the air, the sea, the salt water. I don't care.
They don't need to drive in New York City, New Jersey, or any other countries. It's getting annoying now.
Drones have a soul, Melissa.
But we never had...
Michael Graham, how you doing?
But we never had drones flying in the sky once before. We haven't.
Melissa,
this is new.
We literally have videos where I flew drones.
Oh, hey, but that's us. It's different.
I have a video where I flew a drone almost into my face.
This is different.
It's not any different.
Yes, it is. How's it not different?
It's not any different.
Yes, it is.
It's the same.
It's not the same. It's different.
Listen, if a drone wanted to drop off some cough medicine for me right now, I would say okay.
You don't know who's driving the drones.
Autonomous, baby. Autonomous.
Obviously, it's ominous, but you don't know.
The era of driving is over. The era of Nitro is here. Thank you, guys. I'll be back with you once again. Let me just say, I don't care about the drones. I got a damn cold. And it's Friday the 13th. Go out there and live your best NItroGang weekend. All of you guys, peace out. Stay real. Stay true. And get a shave. Goodbye.